Hi. Welcome to the quiz show.
It's the quiz show
with Julia and Devin.
The quiz show with Devin and Julia.
Hi.
I'm Julia.
I'm Devin. No,
I'm Devin.
I'm Julia.
Don't I look like a Devin?
Yes, Diva. I thought you were gonna say, don't I look Chinese?
You know, I'm not going to go there because as the only millennial in the room right now, I feel like I'm the most likely to get canceled. And I'm not going to say anything further about Julia's race today.
Devin was talking crazy before the camera started rolling about race. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, that was just, that's our private friendship. And it's not part of our public relationship. But speaking of Gen Z, we have an amazing guest today who is my favorite person to make eye contact with across the room when something wild is happening. And also an award-winning bi-coastal baddie, writer, producer, and performer about to tour with Upright Citizens Brigade and currently going viral for their Them Hattin series, which one of those was filmed by me. I'm not going to say which one, probably the best one, if you go look. Toni has worked for Netflix, Disney, Pluto TV, and appeared in commercials for Apple Vision Pro and her dentist. So please welcome Toni Adeyemi.
Thank you. You did leave out my race in the bio. Was that just because you didn't want to talk about it?
I have it crossed out.
Okay, because I did ask you to talk about it.
I did. I had it crossed out. I said, you know what?
Got it.
It's not relevant because I don't see that. I'm in this room and I don't see anything but people.
And that's beautiful. And that's really progressive of you and really uncancelable of you.
Thank you.
Wait. That bio is so awesome. Your dentist. I wish I had that kind of close proximity relationship with my dentist.
And the thing was, she wasn't even really working on my teeth for that long before she asked me to model for her. So it feels like stolen valor. It was really only 3 months.
Wow.
This is not her work.
I've been seeing my dentist since I was 5 years old. Not once has he ever asked anything of me.
My godfather was my dentist for a while, and that's where a lot of my dental trauma came from. So this was a nice, progress
That's
step,
not stolen valor then.
where I'm like, you're a great dentist, so I will do this for you. And now I'm all over the website. Like, I'm the front page picture of her
Because you have
website.
amazing teeth.
Oh my God.
Stop. I'm not fish. Stop. Stop, you guys. I don't put that in there so people tell me I have a great smile right after.
I actually
But if you're
don't
going
have
to
a good
tell me this
smile.
is the time
You have
on
incredible
camera.
teeth. Did you do Invisalign or anything?
Just braces.
Okay. I did Invisalign as a young adult. I'll admit it.
They make you, they make you feel like you have to do it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I did have a crooked tooth in the front that was really getting crowded. And I was like, I should get this fixed. And then after I did, I was like, my smile is way better. But was it worth the $3,000? I don't know. Jury's
I don't
out.
think my braces did anything. I mean, actually, I used to be able to fit a pencil between my gap in my teeth, and now I can't.
Is
But
that something you did often? Like a party trick?
that's something I wondered why. I'm like, why am I not making friends in middle school? And I'm sitting at my desk like,
Guys, look how sharp it is.
Shoving it.
I can sharpen a pencil on my teeth.
guys, anyone? No, but I guess it did do something, but I still feel like my teeth are messed up and I don't care. I just wish sometimes I try to imagine if my my bottom jaw didn't recede so much. I'm like,
The things you think about yourself.
Literally.
Body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
I know.
Let's talk about it. Is that the quiz?
Yeah. Oh.
well, it could be. And by the way, this is one of the only days I haven't come in and spoken immediately about how my body
This
dysmorphia
is
manifests when we're being recorded on video. But today I said, I'm wearing a jumpsuit, everything's hidden. And I also was just like, you know what? Who gives a fuck?
Amen.
Like,
Or should I say them? And
them men.
thank you.
Them men. So, wait, tell us about your Them Hattin viral. So Toni has gone viral in the time that we've been friends.
Okay.
And that's a huge thing for me because I knew you before.
So this is my third time going viral. And the thing is, people don't know me from different parts of my life, so no one knows. But last time I went viral for being an activist, which I'm not.
Oh.
So that was a little confusing. And then the previous time I was Vine viral in the western suburbs of Chicago.
Vine viral.
Yes.
Vine.
So this Them Hattin series is Vine vibe inspired because
It really is.
I don't really love a lot of the internet comedy that's just like someone straight to camera for like 1 minute, just like saying a joke run on like a riff. Like I don't really laugh at those, so I didn't really want to do those.
Yeah.
But Vine, I think comedy peaked there, and we've been going downhill
Tea.
rapidly
I really
ever
agree.
since.
Oh my God, yeah.
I really agree.
So them Hatton was just a joke that me and my partner made once. We were just like Manhattan, woman Hatton, them Hatton, and then me and my sister were walking to a massage. And it was 1-1-1. It was January 11th, and I'm a big like woo-woo person.
Oh, numerology.
Yeah, numerology. And we recorded 2 videos. I recorded a Pokemon video where I said that they were
that
fake
was
friends.
funny.
And then I
That was
recorded
funny.
them Hatton, and they both went viral, literally. So,
What? Oh my God.
and I
Lord.
flew to New York for the job that I met Devin on 11/11, and I'm getting back to LA on 2/22.
Wait,
So,
I have chills.
all I'm saying is you never know why you're supposed to be somewhere when you're there, but I was supposed to be in New York this winter
You were.
to do this series. So it's been super fun, and I'm excited to
Wait,
bring it to LA.
I need to be
Mendocino
paying closer
Farms.
attention.
Mendocino Farms.
Brand
No.
sponsorship.
Mendocino Farms.
Like, come on.
That's perfect. I had a horrible fucking job in LA that was like, I was literally working in a tiny room on the Paramount lot with like all these just fucking Gen X white men in a room and me. And Mendocino Farms was like 1 block away, and I would go there and get the most depressing salad every day. And I was like, this cannot be my life. Like, I came to Hollywood for this.
Oh my God.
City of Broken Dreams.
Wait, I wanted to. What did you go viral for on Vine? I was so on Vine. Like, it was
God.
crazy.
Okay, so now I have to reveal my secrets. So growing up, I lived in a really white neighborhood for like ages 9 through 18. And then I went to a PWI. So a lot of my life was spent being a token.
Okay.
And I didn't know how much that was like traumatizing until later when I grew up and like I started to like come into myself and realize how many times I've like had to like shrink myself to fit into the environment that I was in. So one of them that went viral, it was like I was pretty young. And you remember Macklemore's song, Same Love?
Yeah.
Like when I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
So I said when I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was black. And then I moved to Hinsdale and realized I was white as shit, man. Because that was the town that I moved in 3rd grade that I lived in for most of my life in the suburbs of Chicago. So that went like viral around like that area. And then I just had like this like fake makeup tutorial where I was like primer and I just like putting all this stuff on. It was all my friends like white makeup and I just like put it on my face and I was like, how to look good in 6 seconds. And I was just like making like insane. I've always been insane and I've always made videos like sleepovers with friends.
Yeah.
Let's make a skit. Like I would always force people to make dances and I could record it. I love editing. So I like have been editing since I was like a little baby. I used to slut shame Miley Cyrus on YouTube under an account I will never say the name of.
Wait, so you like edited like footage of her together?
I would, because you know when she had that era where she was being a little risque?
Yes.
I'd be like, do you want your kids to look up to this? And I would show like the Disney Channel like All-Star Games or this. And then I would show like Miley Cyrus like with her pants down, like flipping over. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so like I was just, I don't know what
you were causing so much different kinds of waves.
And I'd also make
in
like
the culture.
fan edits of like Zac Efron and Miley Cyrus meeting in like the High School Musical and like Hannah Montana World. So they weren't all bad, but I think I did
a lot
have
of them
some,
were doing a lot of good. A lot
I
of
have
those videos.
a beautiful, I think part of being non-binary is I'm both chaotic evil and chaotic good.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at different parts of my life, they have one has won out over the other, and then now I feel balanced.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
That's so funny. I need to find your Miley Cyrus account tomorrow.
And then at the end,
Oh my
At
God,
the
I'm
end,
scared.
I dedicated to this girl at my school that I didn't like at the time, and I said, dedicated to Mia, the biggest slut I know. And it was,
Did Mia watch it?
I don't know, probably. But we also made videos together too, like dance videos. So
Okay.
I don't know. I had like, you know what I mean? Like I was going through a lot of
You had
emotions.
friends close,
Yeah.
enemies closer.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was a Robin Hood bully. I was not a real bully. I bullied anyone who I thought was bullying anyone
Okay.
else. Like I never
And that's
punched
called
down.
punching up.
Mhm.
Punching up.
Mhm.
I only punch up. Teachers, principals,
Teachers.
Yeah,
school,
yeah.
like, and then
Yeah.
like everyone else, I was probably best friends with. Like,
Oh my God.
no cap.
I was a menace in high school. I was terrible to teachers who I thought were terrible to other students.
And we need people like that.
We do.
I got nominated for class clown because I was such a cunt to the AP stats teacher because he was such an asshole to everybody.
I like
my
how they
God.
said class clown instead of class cunt. You're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Was it funny or was I just
being mean.
being a diva?
Definitely
Well,
being mean.
That's
diva.
actually amazing. I wasn't mean to anyone in high school because nobody spoke to me and I was literally had no friends and I had like 2 friends but nobody spoke
The
to
middle
me.
school pencil trick didn't.
It didn't but in middle school I was like a bitch to everyone and I did like first of all I created an AIM that was a fake like girl from a different school that was like it was like at blonde something and I would IM boys in our school and be like who do you think is like the prettiest girl in school, who do you think is the ugliest? And then I like messaged with this one guy that I had like a crush on and I was like, hey, I'm like whatever my name is. And then I would get in like IM fights with all these girls. And one time I had to go to the guidance counselor and she had like printed out IMs and she's like, Devin, like, and then she made me sign like a contract that I would be nice.
Oh my God, you were playing like cyber psychological warfare
I
on
was.
other
I was.
children.
You were Catfish. Were you the original Catfish?
I was I
OG.
think I was the original Catfish. Although there also was
I like how you said that you're blonde in your screen name. That's so
like
important.
they'll never guess.
it could never possibly be me. By the way, I also had like yellow like French fry highlights at the time, so I was kind of blonde, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just glad you made it here.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I'm glad that you I don't know how do I transition to the quiz?
We're gonna do the quiz now.
You were like, I'm glad that you're black now. All right, time
I'm
for
like,
quiz.
don't say it. So what words can I say that are good words to say?
Okay. I think you did a great job.
Thank
I
you.
think you did a wonderful job.
Okay, we're gonna start the quiz now. This is one of those quizzes where like I will give you a pretty much like a scenario or a phrase, and then you have 2 options to pick from. It's like a flow chart,
own
and then
adventure.
yes, exactly, and it'll take you to the next prompt.
Got it.
Okay, so the first one is you're looking for a fling or the real thing.
The real thing.
The real
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, or we talk about the answers or do we just do the quiz?
Whatever you're
heart
compelled to do.
desires.
How long is the quiz?
It's not.
It's actually
that
pretty
long.
short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the real thing. And here's why. I'm a little bit I'm in a relationship of 5 years now. But
So that's the real thing.
that's the real thing. And I was always seeing the real thing in everybody. Does that make sense? Because I was before
Travis.
Yeah, before Travis.
You're
Because
romantic.
I think I can get along with people really well. So I would have like an interaction, but it was the people pleaser part of me because that was like a lot of the like coping mechanism that I would do growing up. Different is I would just like make sure people liked me. So
Yeah.
I didn't realize, I was like, wow, that was such a great conversation. We're probably gonna get married.
Right.
And I was like, that was happening like every week. And I would
Yeah.
have like, but it's because I'm like, oh, was that person great? Or am I great at making people feel great and like
yeah.
catering a conversation to what they will like? And then
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
thinking that is enough to build a
Yeah.
long-lasting relationship on.
Yeah.
And they would barely move out of the crush phase. But it wasn't until I started dating my current partner that I was like, oh, it's not a fantasy when it's the real thing.
Yes.
It's just the real. It's just
It's
your
just real.
reality is being loved and loving in a lovely, continuous, endless loop cycle.
Yeah.
So, but I was never looking for a fling. I always was like, stay.
I know. I feel like I either hate people or I'm obsessed with them. So like there's no in between and I wouldn't have a fling because I'm like, I hate you.
Yeah.
I'm always in denial. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay with a fling because I'm like so cool. Like I'm such a cool girl. And then I cool girl too close to the sun. And I'm like, so what do you mean you're not in love with me?
No.
That's
What do you
my
mean someone else is
vibe.
going to Thanksgiving? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah. My vibe is so desperate.
Mine is too.
Is it you are you cool girl but secretly desperate, or do you think it comes across as desperate, or do you think it comes across as like unattached?
It's secret desperate because like it's one of those things. I was like saying this to my roommate, like it would totally be like, yeah, no, like that's totally fine, like we don't have to like, you know, be official, like we can be like casual, whatever. And then like I'll end things because I'm like, I need to have some self-respect. But then in my head I know I'm like, the moment that if he were to ever even say the words like, so what if we he would have no idea. I'm on my hands and knees begging already.
running to the
I'm
house.
already on my hands and knees. Never was unshackled.
You're like, bye, never see you again.
Yeah. No, exactly. No, exactly.
Unless,
like, are you sure?
Max, like, you just moved the mic 6 times. I'm like, I can't do physical comedy.
It's hard.
That is 100% exactly my vibe.
That's
Yeah.
real.
Yep. But that's okay. You can still have self-respect and also lower yourself to other people.
People's
That
standards.
doesn't matter. That doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Period, queen.
Okay. You're looking for the real thing. Your dream BF is Dylan O'Brien or Ed Sheeran.
Who's Dylan O'Brien?
That guy from Teen
Ma-
Wolf.
Okay, not Maze Runner.
I don't know about that.
Dream.
Dream BF.
Like a dream that I'm awake for. I mean, it's gotta be Dylan.
Yeah.
I will say, one, this is helping me clue into the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because any quiz that is putting Ed Sheeran as a heartthrob is a very specific range
Yep.
of time. Same with Dylan O'Brien, but I think even he's kind of has that not evergreen white guy thing.
In recent, he's made a little bit of like I wouldn't go as far to say a comeback.
No,
but he
I
was
think he's
in-
like surfacing now that I realize what you're talking about. I think he's like resurfacing.
What did he do recently?
I
Like
don't
this
remember.
past year?
It's the Rachel McAdams movie.
Yes.
He's in right now called Send Help. And then he did Twinless, which was really good.
Oh, I haven't
know if
seen
I've
that
seen
yet.
Yes.
I really liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely Dylan O'Brien because, I mean,
Oh, wait. And then what was the other thing? I feel like there was something else he was in that was really good.
I remember there was like a group interview. It was like a whole cast of them. Maybe it was one of those.
like
though,
one of those
I'm not
Hollywood
sure.
roundtable type things. Or like
No, it was more of
something
like
else?
a variety of like interview where it was like the whole cast of something, and he was absolutely. Actually, I think I want to say maybe Io was in it because he was like white boy laughing in a way where it's like, oh, you've never had a friend that was like a woman who's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was an interview. Yes, I did see the clip. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was either.
No, I don't know. She's in so many things. It's like
Yeah.
it doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
But Dylan O'Brien, because even if this quiz was from today, I think I'd still say that answer.
Mhm.
And
Everyone hates Ed Sheeran. I think it is kind of sad, but that's okay.
he's just not a looker.
He's not a
That's
looker.
not
Just 'cause
his-
he
He's
has
good at
red
what
hair?
he does. He seemingly does a lot of ghostwriting as well. Like
okay.
he sells a
was
lot
in
of
Game of
like.
Thrones.
Yeah.
and,
Wait, that was
wait.
so weird when he was in Game of Thrones.
He was in Game of Thrones.
like first season, he was like sitting around the campfire.
It was like a cameo, and it was so weird. It was it took me out of the moment. I was
yeah.
like,
Oh.
okay, can you just turn back around?
It's like
I'm like,
he was
why
just
doesn't I
like,
love him? But as soon as I see his face, I'm like, turn around.
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I can't date you. If like every time I see you, I'm like,
Turn around.
turn around.
Even when he came up on the Taylor Swift documentary, I was like, okay. I'm just like, can you like do something that proves that you're like charming?
Mm.
I don't know. He's had a lot of time to kind of like, I
Break
mean,
through.
obviously, yeah, he's had a lot of time to make an impression,
Mm.
to make a
Yes.
personality impression. Like, hey,
Yeah.
you're not a looker, so like, you better like
Mm.
outside of the singing,
Bring
'cause
something
I
else.
can't even listen to all your songs that often because they're so like poppycat type.
Yeah.
Of thing. So like, where is that winning personality?
Where Ed Sheeran? Where is that winning personality? And by the way, now I'm seeing where the Miley Cyrus trolling account came from.
The thing about
Would you want your kids to look up to this?
The thing about Miley is like I understand that when she was going through that phase, like the reason why was because she was trying so hard to break out of that like Disney sort of shell that she
Yeah.
was like pushed into. But then it was like doing too much. It was
Yeah.
doing too much. I was
I
like,
can't
Deepa,
be
you don't have
tamed.
to.
I
Yeah,
can't. Well, because you overcompensate.
yeah,
Yeah.
And that's everybody, like we all, whenever we're
I've
trying
been
to
there.
break
Yeah.
out
Oh,
of the
I've been
thing,
there.
you like, it's like when you break up with someone and then you date someone else and you're like, oh, you have none of the problems this one has.
Yes.
And they have an entirely whole set of other problems.
New
just
problems.
like,
So true.
just not the main ones that were bad about that person.
Yeah.
But it's like, you didn't actually grow. You just switched issues.
yeah,
Yes.
no, for sure.
And then we see growth now that, you know what I mean? You can't, and like, I can't imagine growing up.
Wait, my thing though with Miley is I do appreciate that she's always like acknowledging where she came from. She's not like one of those Disney people who's like, that was my past and I don't like do anything. She's like, I'm grateful for the platform it gave me, but like, and I'm always going to sing The Climb and I'm always going to do whatever. But I hate when there's like child stars who are like, I'm too good for that. That was my old life and I don't care about that anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But I do hope she continues to sing The Climb. I love that song.
I feel like she
Fucking
will. It
Climb.
feels like she's going on a Hannah Miley tour this year.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
It's the
I would
20th
go.
Anniversary. So she's like doing like a.
Wait, that makes sense. It was like the 20th anniversary of like High School Musical or something, right?
Yeah.
I started rewatching that the other day and I was like, oh, this was
They
definitely
watch
for
movies in
10-year-olds.
the office all day, so we've seen like
Yeah, we
every
have-
movie.
That's awesome.
There's like, well, you would think it's awesome and sometimes it's a little
definitely
jarring.
loud.
Okay, Dylan O'Brien. You're a total sucker for witty banter or deep convos.
Both.
Porque no los dos? What the heck? This is gonna veer the whole quiz off. Ah.
10 minutes later.
I'm like, it feels like the comedian in me is supposed to say witty banter, but the Cancer rising in me
Oh,
says
yes.
deep combos.
Cancer. I'm a Cancer rising too.
I'm a Sagittarius rising. But what I was gonna say is I think comics, there's no like pathway where you're able to get to the point of deep convos if that person can't first serve witty banter.
I agree. I think that there's a trap, specifically in the improv community, of endless bits.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Makes
Are we
me
actually having a
so
real
fucking
conversation? Have
angry.
we
Yeah.
ever had a real conversation?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Have we been like,
I know.
Let's get coffee every time we see each other?
Everything's a group game.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That shit
so
drives me insane.
I don't love group interactions.
Yeah.
I love to hang out with people one-on-one, one-on-two.
Mhm.
Chill, we smoking, what are we doing? And we're
Yeah.
just talking. So like
Yeah.
I think in a group conversation, on a group dynamic, I will turn it on and I
Mhm.
will do that. But is it my preferred? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Nothing's
Yeah.
funny right now. We're at work.
Yeah.
We're at work.
That's fair.
But
Period.
it also is nice to like be joking. Like I don't like people who can only have a deep conversation and you're like, where's the levity
Yeah.
in like any like you can do both. You can
Yeah.
you
You
can
Have
have
do
a
both,
deep
for sure.
and be joking at the same time.
Yeah.
But if I can't, if you can't turn it off on either way, I'll be turned off.
Yeah. I think my whole thing is just that like there's no urge for me to want to have a deep conversation with somebody if they can't lure me in with a little bit of hee hee ha ha.
Hee hee ha
Yeah.
ha.
You know?
Foreplay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Witty
Okay.
banter or deep convo?
Deep combo.
Deep convo.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the last question.
Oh my God.
I know. Your ideal date is seeing a movie, going on a romantic walk.
My dream date. Cute.
Oh wait, from Love Island. Wait, what was that?
Hada.
But what was
Jeremiah went onto the beach.
it was like they went. Oh, you went to the beach and you
With,
did
like,
this.
a bombshell.
And he, that's my dream date, and he knows that.
And he knows that. Okay, I'm so sorry. I got distracted the minute you said dream date. I heard walk or
Yeah, seeing a movie or or going on a romantic walk.
I don't love cinema.
Neither option is good to
Really?
me. Like
I
I'm
don't
like,
love cinema.
Oh, I love cinema. I love film.
I love cinema, but I'm like, I'm not trying to go on a date to a movie because you can't even talk.
Yes.
For the real movie heads, they'll know that what I did is crazy, which is I was in a situationship last year and then he was gone for like a month and then he came back. And this is before we had any conversation about like, we were still in the pre-dating phase basically. It was only the first like few months. And so after he was gone for like a month on vacation, he came back and then I was like, let's go see Paris, Texas at the IFC. And have you, either of you seen that
No.
movie?
No.
It's one of those movies that's like an older one that's like so beautiful and like has been restored and like 4K. And the whole movie is about like, the takeaway is like, no matter how much you grow in life and you look back on the mistakes that you've made and you repent for them, the damage you caused and the lingering effect you have no control over and will be that way forever. and you have to accept it.
Oh my God, I have chills in a bad way.
And I took him to see that movie, and afterwards I was like,
Mhm.
"What's
so
up?
was that your dream date?
How was Croatia, diva? Was it my dream date? Maybe no, but he learned a lot about me, I think.
Okay.
When did the situationship conclude?
In April, sort of.
This April?
2025.
2025.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we were kind of more or less doing something for like 10 months. And then I was like, we got to stop doing this if this
Because the
isn't gonna
damage
work.
that you cause people is once you've realized that in a situation.
I mean,
that's not going back.
situationships.
Totally.
I don't know if they had that in Paris, Texas, but that'll really do some lasting damage.
Absolutely.
Why did I think you were talking about
Oh my
that
God, I had a
movie?
feather in my hair this whole time.
Shut it off.
Start it over.
Re-record. I thought you were talking about that movie, The Wrong Paris, the Netflix movie that Miranda Cosgrove is in, where she thinks she's going to Paris and then she's actually going to Paris, Texas,
Oh,
on a reality show. I haven't watched
Sounds
it.
like the same thing.
That sounds
but
good.
It is. They were advertising it last year.
Okay.
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 Now, one quick thing because you said reality show. Now, one quick thing.
Go off.
I just have to say, for anyone listening who cares, I've been going back and watching old seasons of Survivor to prepare for the 50th anniversary. Season 18 of Survivor just took me on the most emotional journey of my life. And it is my favorite season of Survivor besides the season where the Black Widow Brigade did their thing. The real Survivor heads will know. But season 18 Survivor, I looked up these people. I saw that an alliance of 3 people from that season went to one of their weddings like last year and like reunited, and I cried.
Wow.
So I just want to share
Devin,
that.
are you okay?
No, I'm not okay
Do you have
because
anything you'd like to share with the class?
Maybe I should watch Survivor.
you should know Survivor's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe I'll start with season 18.
Start with season 18.
That's my thing about the reality TV shows is that
There's
if I'm
so
going to
many
watch
seasons.
it like off season, I want to know which one I should watch.
That's
Okay,
fair.
so so season 18 is good. Now I'm watching season 6, which is Battle of the Sexes, women versus men, and it's from like 2002. So some things are being said that are not great.
That's the best part about reality TV.
And then there's a season that's separated by races. And it's much more recent than you would think. I think it's like in the 2010s, and they're like this tribes are different races.
2010s are deceptive and how
Yeah.
fucked up they were.
They were like, we're gonna have one of everybody, but in the most
Yeah.
problematic way possible.
Yeah.
It's because that whole era of like, well, we're post racism. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And so they brainwash themselves into thinking we can keep doing the same thing we were doing in the
Yes.
2000s, except we're saying it's not racist, so therefore it's not, which is actually so amazing.
2010s
Yeah.
media is so particular.
Yeah.
Like, there's it's like things are happening that you're like, wow, this should have raised so many red flags at the
Yes.
time, but
Yeah.
was so okay.
It's so
Yeah.
true.
that because it seemed like it was woke and it was
Yeah.
the post Obama. It was the
Oh,
during
yeah.
Obama race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, Obama's president. Let's separate the tribes by the races.
Simulate a race war.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Wait, are the results
Movie?
in?
No, movie or romantic walk.
Oh, sorry.
So, me and my partner watch reality TV more than we watch movies. And we do smoke a lot of weed. And in New York, we haven't been able to smoke in our apartment. So we've had to go on walks, and we've recently been in their car.
Okay.
And like the -4 degrees, I come home from work. We go in the car right away.
Wait.
Hot box it, called a cold box.
I didn't know about this.
Remember? I'm like,
Wait, cold box kind of luxurious.
It kind of was awesome because the smoke stays in the car, and then you don't even have to smoke. You can just breathe in and out.
Yeah.
And
it gets you
it's
high?
like, yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
okay, wait. Sorry, I was gonna ask a really selfish question. Go on. I was literally gonna be like, wait, have you gotten your car out of the snow? Because I haven't been able to
No,
do that. And do
no.
you have any tips? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I haven't gotten mine out.
They did have to start shoveling the snow out just so they could turn the car on because it was dying.
Oh,
The battery was dying, but
Yeah.
they can't get it out.
Wait, why was the battery dying?
if you leave it off for too long, like
Oh.
it just you have to turn it on like a couple.
And like
Jesus
my partner's car is
Christ.
not used to the cold. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a California car.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, maybe it's just
Yeah.
not built. It's built.
It's
a little
not built for
different.
that.
You should be like turning your car on for like and like leaving it idle for like 10 minutes
Yeah.
every day if you can.
Every day?
If you're not using it, yeah, you should.
Jesus.
You ask a selfish question, you want selfish
Yeah.
answers.
I
Like,
want you
this
guys to
is-
say
we're
everything
giving-
you do is right and you never made a mistake. Okay.
You're
So-
from the East Coast. How do you not know this?
Because I never paid attention to anything my dad said.
Oh, totally.
No, that's so real.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Okay.
Walk.
Walk.
I'm gonna
walk
walk.
and
Walk.
cool
They
box.
said
Walk in cool box because the movie you can't talk.
You can't connect.
Yeah.
You can't deep talk.
Correct. Okay. So the results are in. And it
Wait,
this
then the
Okay.
the guessing the title of the quiz or the results first?
I feel like it would make more sense if you wanted to guess the title of the quiz first, because then this answer would make more sense.
Okay.
Are the
Yeah.
quizzes names in a question? They're like in a question format.
This
Usually,
one
but this one is weirdly not.
is
Okay.
more of like a yeah.
So the questions were: there was a Dylan O'Brien, there was a walking one, there was what was the first one?
You're looking for.
I'm looking for, and then there's witty banter
Mhm.
and deep convo. So
The questions aren't very revealing of what it's called.
I would say the most like helpful one is the first one. That's like you're looking for.
okay,
Yeah.
what's your type? Or like type? Yeah.
Really, really close. Find your summer crush. School is out and flirting is now in session.
Oh,
Take this quiz to discover where your ideal crush is hiding.
wait, they're wild for that because school was the time to flirt. Summer, you were like, "Where's my crush?" You would have
No,
to
literally.
Some
Yeah,
of us
AM.
were not flirting in school. Some of us had a pencil in our teeth. and we
Some of
couldn't
us
talk.
had to wait until the summer to create a fake AIM account and
And
terrorize
terrorize the
everyone in our
community.
school. Some of us
Up and down every street was terrorized by @blondegirl57. Summer of 2005.
Oh my god. Oh my god, summer crush.
Summer crush.
I'm like giving summer right
You
now.
are.
Like,
You
I'm
are.
giving like
You're manifesting the weather we need.
Mhm.
I'm this is beautiful.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
It all lined up.
So
I would have never guessed that title though.
I know,
Find
because
your summer crush.
I thought the questions were going to be like, do you prefer kicking your legs in the pool or getting an ice cream cone? And it was
Yeah.
all like, go to the fucking movies.
I'm like Dylan O'Brien or Ed Sheeran. Like
They don't do anything in the summer. They're both pasty.
They've never been in the sun in their lives.
They don't.
Oh my god. Okay, so then your results are volunteering. A guy who
Hello?
spends his downtime doing good. Yes, please.
Oh.
Wherever you give back, keep your eyes open for a big-hearted guy. By having a shared task to focus on, the conversation will flow naturally.
Oh, so it's basically like this is where you will
We'll
find
find
your
your-
summer crush.
yeah.
Because the options are the pool, summer job, volunteering, or coffee shop.
You know what?
Hey, what about Kumon? What about the
Kumon.
kids who got sent to go do more school during the summer?
Are
huh?
you? Is this your reality?
Sort of. What was actually the reality was my brother got sent to Kumon, and then my mom wanted to save money on me
Yeah.
being the younger one, so she kept all the packets, erased the answers, and then I had to do them.
Do you have an immigrant mother?
Absolutely, I
Yeah,
do. That's a Chinese woman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is some world class like immigrant economics.
No.
like you don't need to do it twice. You just need
Yeah.
yes. Fun fact: the first video that went viral, the Pokemon video, was filmed at a Kumon.
Was that a Kumon?
outside of Kumon? They were that whole setup, but they were at a Kumon.
That
So it was
place-
basically Tony walking up, and it was a glass windowed storefront with a table of a bunch of giant stuffed, like
Squishmallows.
life-size squishmallows of
Pokemon and some like
characters.
random animals.
And Tony was like, "Oh, you're all hanging out without me." And then the follow-up was, "I'm so sorry. I didn't think I'd ever have to make an apology video, but it was a surprise for me that they were planning, and that's why I wasn't invited." It was so funny. Kilt me. It
So
killed me.
that was at a Kumon. Out of those options, I feel like that feels correct. I volunteered as a Young Life, which is a Christian camp counselor.
Wow.
Like during my high school years, because I went to that camp as a middle schooler. And I went to that camp as a middle schooler because I always had crushes on people. And like
Okay.
all the schools were going, and you go for a week to like either like Michigan or like Colorado, and like there's sometimes praying, but a lot of times there's like
Wow.
scheming of like, oh my God, how are you gonna go make out with your crush like after like the lights go out and stuff?
Oh
Not
my God.
me. I was more of always like the wing woman.
Totally.
You know, it's like, okay,
Totally.
everything's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't like need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was that does, and I went on a lot of mission trips.
Oh my God.
I went to.
You were spreading. Wait. Is there
The
a
gospel?
them way to say the Lord?
Oh.
You were spreading them Lord's gossip.
them power. I'm sorry, manpower. I don't even know.
Yeah.
It was one of the things where you're like, now I know. I mean, I don't think we were the problematic missionaries, but I do, like, in the context of mission trip and missionaries and like what like Christianity like has globalized the world, probably for the worse. I do like see like my trips to like Guatemala and like where Hurricane Katrina happened, like were those good? And like, I think so. Like me,
Okay.
I think so. But I also was going for boys.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that was a big part.
You were going to the disaster site of Hurricane Katrina to meet boys. Got it. So that's where you could find your summer crush, kids, if you're listening.
So I'm like, they're not wrong. I was at the time that I'm gonna guess this was. I'm gonna say 2008.
Oh. I actually don't know what year it is.
2015.
What the frick?
I know.
I forgot it's a more recent one.
Yeah.
What the frick?
Do you want
I know.
to, given that's the year, do you want to guess who was on the cover?
Ugh. 2015. Okay. 2015. I was graduating senior year of high school.
Oh wow.
And let's see.
And
my
by the way,
God.
everyone listening,
We're the
I'm
same age.
old.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we are on the cusp of Gen Z millennial, by the way.
I was
Okay.
going to say I'm very proudly Zillennial because
Yes.
I had an older sibling
Same.
and he's super millennial. And so
Exactly.
I absorbed a lot of that.
Exactly.
And I think I have a little bit of millennial in me. Just a
I
little
do
bit.
too.
That's why I relate to both of you.
Yes. I don't think I was not going to correct you. You already were like walking around the race thing. So I didn't want to like
Okay.
call you out at the very beginning for the Gen Z thing, but it just felt a little ageist to kind of assume
Oh,
like,
it was ages.
where I, or generationist. I don't know. I don't want to.
Generationist.
I don't want to throw out all the ways that you got canceled on this episode, but I
Yeah.
do want to just like kind of like take a moment while we're still on air to point out, because
Yeah.
I also had older siblings, 10 years older and 4 years older. So I'm the youngest. So like I was pulled up to the
yeah.
80s even at my youth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm up.
Yeah.
You're up.
You're up.
You're both up, and I'm down.
Diva down.
And I'm down, and I'm staying down with my
Yeah.
pencil and my aim.
Now this become us bullying white women podcast.
It should be that.
Not the shame.
And we should take that on as white women. That's our responsibility. And actually, as a bully, I should take that on just as
we love
revenge.
Devin, unproblematic queen. Okay, so with the cover year. Okay, let's see. What song? It was.
If I'm being totally
Broccoli.
honest, I'm kind of surprised that this is the person on the
Really?
cover given the year. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sorry. That makes it more difficult.
All right, can we go? Okay, can I start playing like a little 20 questions? Just
Yes,
to make it a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
fun. Boy, girl, non-binary.
Boy.
Boy, music, actor,
Music.
Okay. Shawn Mendes.
Extremely
Wow.
close.
Really, really close. Justin Bieber.
Okay.
And
Okay.
looking the most Justin Bieber that Justin Bieber has
That's
ever
how we
looked.
remember him. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
I did see his documentary, I think like around this time, Never Say Never.
Oh yeah.
And I was moved. I was like,
Oh.
I need to make something in my life. And that was over a decade ago.
And look where you are.
And now I have a podcast.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
So never say never.
Never say never.
Say never.
Period.
Period.
Well, we have a few minutes left.
Oh, do you want to plug anything?
Yes.
Besides Them Hatton on Instagram, TikTok, and Vine.
Do I want to plug anything? Okay, well, no, I don't know.
Wait, what are your handles on social media?
My
Yes.
handles are my name, Toni_Adeyemi. There's another Toni Adeyemi. We don't have to talk about it.
Wait, what? Wait, another TONI?
Has the same birthday as my brother. She's probably gonna hear this, so I can't get into it. But
I am shook. That's such a unique name,
in
especially
Nigeria,
TONI.
less so. Adeyemi is like a little like, it's not like Smith, but it's not like It's not like the craziest last name to have. And then I don't know. She just got all the handles. She got the email. She got the website. And I've been very kind to be like, hey, I'm kind of a big deal and
Yeah.
I need this.
I need this. What do you need?
And yeah, she's not even using the website. She said it's her email. And I'm like,
That's
you don't
annoying.
even need it.
You don't need it.
Lovely girl.
Lovely
Wish her all the
girl.
best. Beautiful gowns. But I
Beautiful
personally-
gowns. She makes gowns.
No, dude, there's this I think it's a Toni Morrison.
Okay.
I think it's a Toni Morrison interview. Oh, I hope it's Toni Morrison. And someone asked her like what she thinks of like Ariana Grande. Oh no. It's a singer. It's not Toni Morrison. I don't remember. It's a singer, and they're asking her what she thinks of like Ariana Grande or something.
Yeah.
And it's a black woman, older, and it's honestly disrespectful for her to be even being asked this question in
Right.
this interview. And all she says is, beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
And it's the shadiest. It's like one of the things you say when you're like, I'm not going to get
beautiful
into
gowns.
it. You're like,
Beautiful gowns.
if you have nothing nice to say, don't
Beautiful
say
gowns.
anything at all or whatever. That's
my
what that's what that means.
Okay. So that was a Gen Z term that I just learned.
It's not.
Not to be
it's not.
generationist.
It's not Gen Z.
Okay, sorry.
It's almost older than me. Do you know what I mean?
Right. It's
'Cause
it's actually it's from the greatest generation.
The forgotten generation.
The forgotten
Anyway,
generation.
nothing to plug. My name is Toni _Adeyemi. Sorry to catch strays for the other one.
No.
Totally.
On the sites. And then I do improv. If you're in LA, I do improv every week, multiple times a week. I will be back in New York in April to pitch my TV show at a showcase competition
Cool.
called Yes and Laughter Lab. So I'll be
my God,
back for that.
yeah.
And I'll probably be back in June for an improv festival thing.
Are you do DCM?
Mhm.
Yay!
Yeah, you do
Oh my
improv?
God.
Yeah, I'm on
Yes,
a house
wait.
team at UCB.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For Harold?
Maud Night.
Maud?
Yeah,
Ah, that's
yeah.
so cool. I'm on Harold in LA.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I do things, and I don't know when this is coming out, but hopefully the Them Hatton merch will be live.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
wait.
Sneak
That is
peek.
going to
Already been
take
trademarked as
city
a
by
couple weeks
storm.
ago. So I hope people, once they realize I'm an imposter and don't actually live here, will still be okay with me appropriating your beautiful cultural city.
Yeah, please.
Absolutely.
Please. I mean, I'm from Connecticut, but please. Well, it was such a pleasure to have you, Toni.
You're
And please
wonderful.
come back.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm going to start volunteering so I can meet some crushes this summer.
Yesterday was her boyfriend's
I know.
birthday.
I was.
Yesterday was my partner of 2.5 years' birthday. And I also need crushes because that keeps the romance alive.
No,
Period.
dude.
Period. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't crush.
Oh.
And we're going to end on that.
And on that,
And on that,
Thank you.
The Quiz Show.